There's a million of those who won't let us be, but they're not gonna see me bleed. Cause baby, I got you. I've been beaten to the ground, dragged across the dirt. I've been scared to live cause some people never learn. But they're not gonna watch me burn. Cause baby, I got you. It's a new beginnings and a better life. It's a dancing underneath the disco lights. They can try but they can never take me down. Cause I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid to love, not afraid to love you. I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid to love, not afraid to love you. They always bring all the lonely, but with you here nothing can scare me. I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid to love, not afraid to love you. I will tell them what I'm feeling forevermore. I don't care about their feelings, not anymore. So let's show them that love is pure, no matter who it's for. It's a new beginnings and a better life. It's a dancing underneath the disco lights. They can try but they can never take me down. Cause I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid to love, not afraid to love you. I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid, I'm not.
Good morning, good morning. Welcome to Desert Adventures in Arizona, coming to you live from the Ironwood Forest National Monument. Can I get a sound check, please? I had a little issue this morning. I want to make sure you can hear me okay. Having my coffee in my Roy and Becky travel cup with the flag in the background, my cool sunglasses on. Of course, I can't see anything because I have to cover them up with readers. All right, sounds good. All right, thank you, everybody. Happy Memorial Day to everyone. Appreciate you being here. And we remember this day, Memorial Day, because there are some of us that didn't come home. So Memorial Day is to remember those that gave the ultimate sacrifice for our country. And that's why we celebrate Memorial Day. So thanks everybody for being here. Let's see who we have in the chat this morning. It's a busy morning already. Lily T is here. Good morning. Good morning. IMG, good to have you. Met him over at Ava's chat. Yep. Scrolling. Captain Jack Scrapper is here. Good morning. Good morning. He's down in the Huachuca Mountain area where the border is. And he mentioned that they open up part of the wall down there to let the wildlife move back and forth. Diane Phoenix is here. Good morning, Diane. Huachuca Mountains, beautiful area down there. Oh, yes, and good morning to you, Jack. Carol Waters is here. Good morning, good morning. Scrolling. And lurk mode activate. Good to have you. JC, Gracie and Jock's Adventures is here. Good morning, good morning. Channel member, appreciate it very much. Good morning, roomies. All right, I handed Lucas off to Oki. She's got him outside playing. Adele is here. Good morning, Adele. Good to have you. Hope you're doing well. Look at that. We got Christina in the house. She just planted her tomatoes and is looking forward to that. I also understand it's her birthday. Happy birthday, Christina. Ringo and Czar are here. Good morning. Good morning. Scrolling. Everybody's saying hello. Scrolling some more. Oh, that was the intro video. Yeah. Yeah, I really enjoy the drone. It's a lot of fun. And I have a new drone now that I bought. I'll show you the old drone first. This is the older drone. It's a Mavic Mini 2. It's been a good drone for a couple years. I put a lot of hours on it. But here's the new drone that I just bought. It's a Mini 4 Pro. So it's got a much better camera on it. And it's a lot of fun taking it out, especially at night. So I'm recording some drone video at night around the area, and I'm going to share a little bit with you here in a few minutes. But that's my new drone. It's got avoidance sensors on it, so it goes around objects instead of crashing into it. Really a nice drone. And you know what? It's got cruise control on it. So it's got cruise control on it just like your car does. So you could set the cruise control and she'll just fly until the battery runs out. Step Van Dan is here, another channel member. Hugs from Minnesota. Lorna is here. Good morning, Lorna. Good to have you. Look at that. We got Crafty Traveler in the house. I watched one of Lonnie's videos yesterday. She did a throwback video of a trip she made to Galapagos Island. I can't even pronounce it, but it was fun to watch. Scrolling. Lorna saying hello. All right. Good to have you all here. Good to have you here. All right, there's my sound check from Diane. Good. Thank you, Gracie. Thank you. It is an important day, not just a day to take the day off and barbecue some hamburgers, but a day to remember, right? To remember those that have fallen. Now, I'm a veteran and I always appreciate people thanking me for my service, but Memorial Day is primarily for us to remember those that didn't come home. There are a lot of them. Veterans Day is a great day to thank our veterans for their service, and there's nothing wrong with saying thank you during Memorial Day, but we just have to remember it's for those that didn't come home. Thank you, Lily. How's Pippi doing this morning, Lily? Lucas is his normal self. Thank you. We ordered these some time ago, but I can't see without my readers, so I got to put them over top of my readers. There you go. Now I can see. Weekend RVing is in the house. Good morning. Good to have you. Thank you to all the vets who served and did not come home. Thank you, Gracie. And Gracie was a nurse, a VA nurse. So thank you, Gracie, for taking care of our vets. I know the nurses here in the Tucson VA are just absolutely outstanding. And whenever you're dealing with a young doctor, maybe that doesn't have a lot of experience, but he has the book knowledge, go find a nurse and ask questions of a nurse. I had more questions answered by nurses that helped me and Oki out, and just love those nurses. Lest we forget, that's right. Scrolling. Talcott Detector is here. Good morning, good morning. Coming to us from Chile. Look at that. We got Brene in the house. Awesome. Very cool. Very cool. Got 18 in the house this morning. Yeah, very true, Diane. Very true. Oh, we got a new short from Pippi. We got to check that one out. Scrolling. Mo Bang for your bucks worked. What are you doing working, Mo Bang? Good to have you, Tim. Hope you're doing well. Work as in working on the van, I hope. Yeah, happy birthday to Christina. Awesome. I think I have a little video here. See if I can find it for Christina. Happy birthday. All right. Happy birthday to Christina. Dan says, I'm a drone crasher, but good at it. I know how you feel. Yeah. I've got some here. I'll show you just a short little snip. Yeah, but it's really cool. Really cool. Yeah, I've crashed mine a few times too, for sure. Oh my gosh, we got Jane Bray in the house. Good morning. Good morning. You know, it's a good day when Jane Bray arrives. Do you have many bats flying around your area? We do actually. They come out at night mostly, but we do have a few of them. They're smaller bats here in southern Arizona. Haven't seen any, walking around at night. Haven't seen any yet, but we do have them here. Jane's saying hello. All right, Christina's driving and listening. Got to get my son to work. Drive carefully. All right, we got part 2 of Lonnie's trip coming up on Sunday. Joy is in the house. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you very much, Joy. Good to have you. Yeah, weather makes me ache too. The joys of aging, right? Getting creaky. Always remembering, right? Exactly. Okay. Wife wants to head out and have a great day. For those that didn't make it back, peace. Okay, Dan, thanks for popping in. You and your wife have a great day. Phil, Leo is in the house, honoring and saluting. Thank you. Appreciate it, Phil. Oh, that's good, Lily. Did you figure out what caused that rash? So I know we discovered with Lucas, he was allergic to chicken, and so we changed his food, and it took care of it. And that's another, not a nurse per se, but we asked the vet what's causing, because he was getting kind of a rash in his ears, and he was scratching like crazy. The vet didn't really know, but I asked one of the techs which is basically a nurse for dogs, right, and animals, because she assists the veterinarian doctor. And she said, probably his food. She said, she asked me, what are you feeding him? And I said, well, it's got chicken in it. And she said, it's probably that protein in his food. Try something different. She suggested salmon. And so we bought some food with some salmon in it, took care of it right away. Within a few days, it was gone. But it took the tech who has a lot of experience to tell us, what the problem was, or at least to give us suggestions. And nurses are good for that too. Definitely. Joy's saying hello. Smoky Mountain Nature does a lot of live stream walk around videos, always fun to watch, especially when they're at car shows. Phil saying hello. Thank you, Gracie. Appreciate it very much. Captain Jack is out there enjoying Mother Nature in the Huachuca Mountains in southern Arizona, even more south than we are. Oh, you changed your photo. Okay. All right, Lily's taken off. Good to see you. You have a wonderful day too, Lily. We'll catch you later. Scrolling. Jane giving everybody a blanket hello. Oh, that's right. Crafty Traveler getting the RV ready for camp out next week. Good. I'm getting itchy feet too. It's getting close to us figuring out when we can go, but we've got to get a water well put in, and we're kind of waiting on scheduling for that. Bark dust. Oh, bark dust, huh? Interesting. Yeah, there's a lot of bad weather in the Midwest. Boy, I made a lot of money in power outages when I worked for the electric co-op. You work until the power's back on. Salmon and sweet potatoes, that's good. Yeah, that's good. Well, we have a well that puts out right now, it puts out about 550 gallons a day before the monsoon rains arrive, and it's really not enough for our property and our neighbors. So I talked to her, lady that lives across the street, really nice lady, Karen, and said, "Hey, I'll give you some money. We'll share the expense on the well, and if you're willing to have a well put on your property." And she looked into it, got some quotes, and she's decided, okay, I think it's a good idea, because when she sells her property eventually, or when she is finished with it, she wants to make sure that whoever inherits the property or purchases it will have an adequate water supply. And right now, we have to be very careful with our water usage. Like I said, we get 550 gallons a day, which is plenty for just household use, but we have some citrus trees on the property, and they typically take quite a bit of water. And so I haul water for those to take the stress off the well, but we're hoping to not have to do that by adding a second well and then tying the two together. Hot air balloon. Awesome, Jane. That sounds fun. Naj is in the house. Good morning. Never late, Naj. Good to have you. Another channel member. Kangaroo, huh? I fed my dogs kangaroo. Wow. Boy, I'll bet that's probably expensive, huh, Jane? Yeah, I'll bet. So what happens in those power outages, the main lines that go up and down the roads, and then you have taps off of those main lines that feed, half a dozen houses or whatever. They have to work on getting the main lines back up first. And that includes, power poles and things like that. Van Life Voyages is in the house. Good morning. Good morning, Tanya. And I understand that Derek is home. So up in the pinned top of the chat, I put in Van Life Voyages link. So we'll go over and do a Desert Adventures in Arizona raid to Van Life Voyages at the top of the hour. There's Nas saying hello. So, a camper camping in the woods in Arizona. Uh-huh. Yeah, that was Sarah. So, Sarah Gypsy, what's the name of her channel, Bree? I saw that video. We watched that last night. She was walking around in the woods and she stepped on a rattlesnake. She had tennis shoes on. She did not get bit. And it didn't warn her before she stepped on it. Now, Rocky the rattlesnake here, he's a nice rattlesnake. He doesn't bite. In fact, he's very friendly. He does rattle. But the one that Sarah stepped on didn't warn her either. Oh, here comes Lucas. Lucas, you want to say hi? Lucas. Come here. All right, he's all jacked up here. There's Lucas. Good morning. Yeah, you're all dusty. You've been out playing with mom. You're dusty and dirty. Oh, but I'm happy. I'm happy. So Lucas says good morning to everybody. Good boy. All right. Good boy. Yeah, good boy. So anyway, Sarah did not get bit, luckily. And she's okay. Yeah, we're going to have a valve where we can share. The original well is on our place. The new well will go across the road. And we'll have a valve where we can share. If one of them goes down, we can push water with the other one. Your dogs had the same issue. Yeah, that's what happened to Lucas, and we couldn't figure out for the longest time. Kangaroos. Yeah, welcome home to Derek, huh? That should be cool. I'm sure there'll be some antics going on Tanya's live stream. Lucas wants a snake. No, he can't have that one. He is snake avoidance trained, and we got a chance to test that out. I had we had a snake on the property, and I had Oki. Once I had the snake secured, I had Oki let Lucas out, and I wanted to see what his reaction was, and he remembered his training. I'm looking for the drone here. Must be up here at the top. But anyway, we had a small, it's about a 2-foot rattlesnake. And so far, we've only had one. And I guess I deleted it. But anyway, he remembered his training. As soon as he saw it and heard it, smelled it, he knew that was bad. I have the old one. Oh, here it is right here. Here's the last rattlesnake that we had. Okay, rattlesnakes are out. Got a little guy here. That was a little 5-button rattlesnake. This one here, if you count the buttons, and it gives you an idea of how old they are. It's not like a button a year, but you can see the segments on here: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That one has 7 on it. I have another one that has even more. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That one has 10 on it. And what we're finding is they're not warning us anymore. And I've seen that across the country where people are saying, you know, I walked right by this rattlesnake and it never rattled. And it's assumed that they're being quiet, because quite often when people encounter them, you know, they do away with them. And that's what I do when they're close to the house, because Oki has been bit by a rattlesnake and it's no fun to go through that. Sarah was not bit, and so but it sure freaked her out. Sure did freak her out. All right. Crystal is here. Good morning. Good morning. Good to have you. Oh, major power outages this summer in North America. Yeah, I've heard talk of that too. Extra scratches for Lucas for his snake avoidance training. Yeah, we were really, really happy about that. The only problem is, you know, when you have young dogs that are snake avoidance trained, sometimes they can just overrun a snake. So if a snake is coiled up, laying on the ground, and Lucas runs over the snake, hopefully he gets over it before the snake realizes that he's even there. But that's the only danger, is if they overrun one by accident before they realize it's there. Yeah, thank goodness, huh? That's right. Wandering Gypsy, that's right. She's the one that stepped right on a rattlesnake. She had a pair of tennis shoes on, which is good. But she said, yeah, quite often I'm out, you know, with flip-flops and barefooted, and she's rethinking that now. Camp Goer 1 is here. Good morning. Good morning. Stop by to say hello. You have a great day, Linda. Thanks for coming in. But you got to say hi to everybody. Yeah, it is scary. They don't rattle for sure. All right, I promised you that I would show a video. So this is the new drone video. This is the new drone that I got, and I like to share video on my channel. I am a certified FAA certified drone pilot. I have a certification, and so I can share drone video on my monetized channel. And here's one I took with the new drone. So that drone has a night view camera on it. And what that is a traffic circle. So I put the drone up over a traffic circle in town and recorded that straight above the traffic circle with the cars going through. It looks kind of cool, I think. Chris is doing much better. That's good. That's good. My uncle stepped on a rattler barefoot. Oh boy, that's no fun. Yikes, huh? Thanks, Carol. Yeah, it's a nice drone. It's an upgrade from what I had before, so I'm looking forward. I'm learning about it. You know, you've got different settings and things that you can adjust. There's 100 different settings on them, and the night footage is really cool. Snake gators. Yeah, we actually have a pair of those. Exactly. It's up by the McDonald's. And Gracie, that area up there has a bunch of new fast food places going in. There is two coffee places. The two major coffee places are up there now. There's a Taco Bell. There is a couple more restaurants going in. He survived. Yikes. Yeah, it's painful. It's very painful. Oki went through it in Kentucky, huh? Wow. Yeah, Oki spent the 3 days in ICU, went through the treatment, um, the anti-venom treatment there in the ICU, and she has a little bit of lingering nerve pain, but not too bad because she listened to the nurse who told her, "Get up and walk. Don't sit there and wait for it to heal. It's gonna hurt, but you have to get up and walk." Ava Potterfield is here. Good morning. Good morning. I always start the morning off with Ava Potterfield and a cup of coffee, especially on Monday mornings, and Friday evenings is always fun. Ava saying hi to everyone. All right, what else we got going on? I did my shout outs. I think Roy and Becky are coming up at 10 o'clock today, Arizona time, for their live stream. So that's another must watch. Something else that I've been playing around with is I have a GoPro, this GoPro camera, and this one does night shots too. And what I've been playing with, this is a GoPro 10 Black. I've been setting it up and shooting straight up into the sky at night. And it's interesting. I picked up a couple of weird things flying by that you don't see with the naked eye. So I'm recording those and saving them off. And I'm going to share those with you guys later on, not on this live stream, but I'll put together a video with snippets of things that look very strange. I have it set on a time lapse, so it runs for about an hour and a half at night, and then I can watch it on the laptop. But very interesting footage. Ooh, that's not good. Could be, Captain Jack. Some of it looks like, there was one where something went zipping by and then it turned into a red, almost like a fireworks. So we were talking about it. Maybe it was a small asteroid or or something like that, but very weird, very, very quick. All right, so what do you guys, oh, you want to see, show me the side of your GoPro that does not open. I thought mine had a broken piece, but yours might look the same. Yeah. As a matter of fact, Joy, I thought this was a door. So I was prying on it and it popped off. It doesn't do anything. It's just a cover. I was trying to open it because I thought it was a door. Turns out that it's just a cover. Now this side, these things are waterproof, right? So this side, I bought an aftermarket door that I can put on it. There's the battery. It has a SD card inside. It has a plug right down here to charge with, and I have a battery pack for it. And I bought this aftermarket door where I can plug the battery in right there, and I can run it longer on an external battery versus just the internal battery. Now, when I put it down in the pond, and I'm Ava, if you're still here, I've got some pretty good pond video. I finally got the pond cleared up enough to where I can take some good GoPro video. This is what I use when I drop the camera down in the pond. I put this inside. This pops in here. And then this closes up. And these new GoPro cameras, you can even live stream with them. And then this snaps down. And then I can drop it right down in the pond. It's pretty fun to watch. Now we've got an old koi, female koi that's over 20 years old that we've had forever. And when I drop that down in the pond, she goes and hides. And so I have to wait a while before she'll come out, before I get some footage for her. A 10-foot snake living in the dump. There you go. Now you got something to talk about. Wow. That's a tough old guy. Yay for pond video. Yeah, that's exactly what it was. It looks like a door, right? So I'm trying to open it, and I got a small screwdriver and pried on it, popped off, flew off into the distance, and I don't even know where it is, but it doesn't do anything. Undercover tech nerd, all electronics. Don't let that koi shy fish carp. Very cool. Yeah, I am kind of a technoid. I like technology. That's what I did when I was working. In the military, I blew stuff up. In the electric co-op, I didn't blow stuff up. I fixed stuff that after it blew up. Shy koi rhymes kinda. Yep. Here's an older video here. Let me see if I can, did I save it? I had an old video here that I saved to show to Ava. Here it is. Here's one that I did in April. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Yeah, that white one is the old one, and, she's pretty cautious. That's probably why, she's lived so long. So some of those fish have passed away, and we have new fish in there now, new goldfish, some pretty colors, and I've got about a 40-minute video with some, relaxing music, and I got the idea from Ava Potterfield. She does some, relaxing music on one of her channels, and, I'm gonna share this probably in the evening sometime in the next couple weeks. Yeah, they are, Lorna, huh? And that koi pond, I built that back when we bought the property here. It's made out of river rock, so I put concrete in the bottom for the floor, and Oki and I hauled rock in from one of the local quarries and just set them in there, mortared the rock, in around the sides. I put a little waterfall in there to keep the water aerated, and geez, that's been, back when we bought the property 20 years ago. Snakes, drones, desert life, and all. I know I get bored if I don't have stuff to play with, Bernae. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate that, Joy. 1,600 gallon. This one, I don't know how many gallons it is. It's about 10 feet in diameter. Because we're here in the desert, I can't feed it water because water's pretty short supply. I think it's probably about 500 gallons. Ooh, hail. Oh, it's good you had your GoPro and not your phone, huh? Yeah, I think so too, Jack. It's very relaxing. Misha is here. Good morning. Good morning. Happy Memorial Day, never forgotten. Another veteran in the house. Thank you, Misha. Very cool. So we're trying to decide if we're going to make a trip this summer. With the gas prices the way they are, probably not a long trip. Maybe when it starts getting hot, we might run up to the forest up in northern Arizona. I do have Netflix, but I don't watch it that often. In fact, we watched a movie yesterday. Oki and I kind of like science fiction. And there's some AI movies coming out, movies that are dealing with the results of artificial intelligence, which is growing. If you've watched the news and seen some of YouTube channels, there are concerns about AI and how we're going to deal with it in the future. Some people are okay with it. Some people are a little worried about it. Japanese American wondered about his parents koi fish in their pond. Yeah, yeah. The Japanese are really into koi for sure. Yep, we got Badge in the house. Good morning. Good morning. Now, Badge, now that you're here, you got to say hi to everybody. See? Yeah. Wow. There you go, Badge. There you go. Oh, we got another channel member in the house, Traveling Merton and Sue are here. Good morning. Good morning. Happy Memorial Day. Watched their live stream yesterday. They go live at 2:00 Arizona time on Sundays. Always interesting conversation. Atlas. That's exactly what we watched, Captain Jack. We watched the movie Atlas yesterday on Netflix. Wow. It really gets you thinking. Oh, are you back here for another visit? Huh? Back here to say hi? Yeah? Yeah. You got stickers on your nose. We got all kinds of stuff going on here. Oh, yeah. You huffing and puffing, all dusty, having fun. Yeah. You're about due for a bath too soon, huh? Oh, yeah. Yeah. There's Lucas saying hi. Okay. Huffing and puffing. He's happy boy, huh? Happy boy. It was funny. I watched one of Gracie's shorts where she was recording Jock complaining. He wanted to go out and play, and he was complaining to her. That was cute. Oh, that's a good idea, Donnie. Storyteller Donnie is in the house. Good morning. Good morning. Donnie does some pretty cool painting on his channel. It's always amazing to me to watch how a painting comes together, and he's pretty good at it. I watched. They were. I forgot the town, but he was up on a sky bridge or something, doing a painting, and people were walking around, and it was pretty cool. So check out Storyteller Donnie. He does some great stuff. That's what I got, eh? On both channels. Okay. Yeah, that was a pretty cool movie, Atlas on Netflix. Carol saying hi to Merton and Sue. Merton and Sue are back in Massachusetts, hanging out with Merton's dad. That's their home base up there. Merton's back working part time a couple days a week, and then they're getting into some food delivery. That's all you get. Sorry. Yeah, cute and spoiled. He wakes us up every morning. Lucas wakes us up about 5 a.m. He moves back and forth. He's on the couch or he's on his bed in our bedroom. And around 5 a.m., pretty much like clockwork, he gets up, he comes over to my side of the bed, gives me a cold nose and a lick. Depending on which side I'm turned, sometimes it's in the armpit, sometimes it's in the face. And then he walks around to Oki's side and wakes her up. So that's our morning routine. Oh, am I okay? Let me get down here. Okay, there's artist storyteller Donnie. That's good. Thank you, Joy, for posting that. Wow. Oh, okay, good. Had me worried, Gracie. Merton and Sue saying hi to Badge. Sky Park, that's what it is. Yeah. Yeah. So he was up at the Sky Park doing a painting up there. Pretty fascinating. You got to throw all that cash you're making on the bed and roll around in it. Ah, hummingbird. He's probably looking for your hummingbird feeder, Jack. We have them around here too. And once you put a feeder up, they start depending on it. That's right, Diane, huh? Oh, thank you, Donnie. Appreciate it. And I got some glasses to go with it too, but I can't see with them very well, so I got to put them over my readers. How's that look? Oh, that doesn't happen in our house, Gracie. He wakes us up and then he knows our routine. You get up and brush your teeth and get the coffee pot on, get the hot water going, and he's waiting to go outside and play. Hummers. Hard to get parts on those military vehicles, Jane. Yeah, those Hummers, right? We still see quite a few of those around here. There's one guy that lives to the south of us that had a Hummer, a really nice one. Had transmission problems, and I don't think he ever got it figured out. Couldn't find anybody to work on it that knew how to fix it. Groovy, groovy. FJ Cruising. Now that's a good vehicle. There, I saw Jane's FJ. That's a good old Toyota. Random wandering aren't quite so random. Thank you. Crossovers here. Good morning, good morning. Good to have you. Happy Memorial Day. All right. I have a riddle for you guys. I want to show you one thing before we take off. So, a mirror. This has to do with a mirror. So you look into a mirror and you have a reflection, right? If you put this against the mirror and you put this on the back of the mirror, you do not expect to be able to see the bottle, right? Because it's blocked by the plate. You can't see it. Let me show you this. Okay, this paper plate is blocking the view from the mirror. How come you can see it when you go up here? Explain that. Anybody got an idea? Let me play it one more time. Watch this. Explain to me how you can see that bottle when you look down with the plate in front of the bottle like this. How does that work? Here it is again. Okay, this paper plate is blocking the view from the mirror. How come you can see it when you go up here? Explain that. Pretty weird, I think. Pretty weird. Steve and Tina are here. Hello, hello. Good to see you guys. No, just one mirror. Just a big wall mirror. But it's not just the camera, Misha. You can look at it with your eyes and you get up above it, you can see the mirror reflection. Try it at home. I know it's weird. Pretty weird. All right, we're coming up on 57 minutes here. It's a mirror image. That's right, Badge. Interesting physics, huh? Interesting physics. Physics is cool. I'm not smart enough to understand it, so I'm hoping you guys can help me out. Yeah, give it a try, Misha. And if you figure it out, let me know because I don't know. I don't know. All right, coming up on 58 minutes, we're going to do a raid to Tanya and Derek's channel, Van Life Voyages here. And be sure to let them know that I sent you. In the meantime, here's a tortoise eating some breakfast.
Hey, Bill.
All right, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to have some breakfast. In the meantime, we will catch you all later. Thanks very much for being here, and we will see you next time.
Do you want a new version of me just because? When you're deep in daydreams, where nothing's forbidden, am I enough? If you could change, I'd take